know that to prove it.
Quinn Snyder was recruited by Mike Krzyzewski as a 17-year-old in Seattle. He played for him until he was 21. He came back to coach for him until he was 32. And today he faces the coach who has seen him grow from a boy to a man. For the Tigers today, Kareem Rush, T.J. Sayoye, Arthur Johnson, Clarence Gilbert, and Brian Grauer. And for the Blue Devils, Shane Battier, Mike Dunleavy, Casey Sanders taking the place of the injured Carlos Boozer, Chris Duhon, a talented freshman from Louisiana, and the outstanding Jason Williams. And let's send it over to Charles Davis.
Thank you, Kevin. The big story for the Duke Blue Devils, the health of Jason Williams. Hurt the ankle in the ACC tournament final. Tweaked it a little bit against Monmouth. Scared everyone. But the training staff said that he's fit. He's ready to go. We'll find out pretty soon. They're about to throw it up.
John Duke comes in 30-4, a huge win over Monmouth. Was it almost too big a win?
Well, you wonder about that. They came out very workmanlike. They did their job. They made their shots, but you never know. Now you come to Saturday. Missouri's a quick team. The first few minutes, what I want to watch, are they quick enough? Can Gilbert, can Grauer get off their shots against an extremely quick Duke ball club? It's going to be interesting. I think Quinn Snyder, after the first couple minutes, we may see Ricky Paulding come in the lineup to match up, go small against Battier.
Missouri comes in as the number 9 seed, and Duke is the number 1 seed. We know that Quinn Snyder played here in this building in Greensboro on a trip to the Final Four in a national championship when he was a player. And our officials today, David Libby, Fran Connolly, and Andy Rios. It's Duke against Missouri. And here we go. With Brian Grauer controlling for the Tigers. He is a senior from St. Louis.
And the matchup to watch, Michael Dunleavy on Kareem Rush. Dunleavy long arms, may be able to get into Rush shot line.
And they go inside from Johnson to Sayoye with the seductive fake, but Sanders is there. Sayoye rips it away. A rejection by Battier and a Duke foul inside.
Must finish. You cannot have opportunities and miss, although Sayoye stayed with it. Good pass by Arthur Johnson. Remember, Johnson against Georgia was terrific down the stretch. His passing and scoring. Sayoye missed the first one, picks up the contact. He'll go to the foul line.
Here's T.J. Sayoye at the free throw line, a 77% free throw shooter from Lagos, Nigeria. It would be interesting, John, to get a feel for the mindset of these two teams. Duke, of course, the established ball club, and a climbing Missouri team looking for recognition.
And Missouri is a hot and cold team during a ball game, but I'm sure yesterday they watched Butler versus Wake Forest. Butler knocked in threes, very similar to how Missouri played. They feel they can play with anybody if they shoot it well.
Johnson with the rejection. Here comes Rush, picked up by Dunleavy, who just had his shot swatted away.
Duhon on Gilbert. Duhon does not want to give Gilbert any room.
Rush the drive on Dunleavy. Inside, off balance. And another Missouri offensive rebound. Johnson the miss. And here is Williams, who is outstanding in game 1 on Thursday night, hitting everything above the arc, and now he's beneath the arc and puts the first 2 on the board for Duke.
Quinn Snyder's coaching staff said, we will make Duke beat us inside the three-point line. When the pick and rolls go over the top, make Williams go inside that arc to get his shot off. But that was too easy.
All right, Johnson is out, who starts in the middle, and they do bring in, like you said, Ricky Paulding.
They're going to put Paulding on Battier. They think quickness against Battier. They don't think many teams in the ACC attack Duke in this manner.
What about the full court press by the Blue Devils?
It won't bother Missouri very much. Good ball handlers, good shooters, good passers. They do not turn it over very often in a full court set. They do sometimes in a half court.
Clarence Gilbert with the miss. Another offensive rebound, this time by Rush across the lane. Paulding, Grauer with the fake by Duhon, and a 2, which will foul out and picked up by Mike Dunleavy.
Missed opportunities again. Offensive rebound. Grauer has to get that one in.
Missouri has started 4-5 in the game.
Grauer's got to give Williams a step or two. Jason Williams too fast, too quick with the basketball.
Shane Battier. A Sanders rebound for the Blue Devils. Williams for 3.
Boy, look at Sanders all over the glass.
A lot of offensive rebounding on both sides.
Their long rebound so far.
Duhon across the baseline. And Duke now has started the game 1 of 4.
Kevin, both coaches talked about, to their team, hate long rebounds. Both teams shoot long jump shots. The guards have to do a better job of coming back, getting the rebound. Sanders, both offensive rebounds there, are about 8 feet, 9 feet away from the hoop.
Brower against Duhan. Here comes Rush on Dunleavy, down the lane, and pulls up beneath the line.
Rush has been able to go by Dunleavy, and so far weak side help has not been there. That's Rush's first hoop. He's missed a couple easy ones.
Duhan to the double team Battier, who is sandwiched between Rush and Sayoye. And Rush picks up his first foul for the Missouri Tigers.
And you have to crowd a shooter like Kareem Rush, because if you don't, he'll just shoot the three. So you want to make him put it on the floor, but the defense has to come over and help.
Missouri has started 1 of 6, Duke 1 of 5. Williams on Rush. Flips it out to Duhan for 3. Another miss. Dunleavy.
Good challenge by Brower on Duhan's shot.
Sanders coughed it up, and here comes Brian Brower the other way. With Paulding.
And one of the first things Quinn Snyder is going to do with Ricky Paulding, he puts his arms out. You got to be patient. Play the rim. Nobody picked up Ricky Paulding. Had an open jump shot.
He's a freshman.
And playing against Duke.
Yeah. Missouri out there right now with 1 freshman in Paulding. A senior and a couple sophomores as Brower is reaching in on Mike Dunleavy. That's the first on Bryant, who Quinn Snyder has said is probably as much a leader as he has ever been around. And when you think of all the great leadership and all the players that he played with at Duke, that's a pretty tall statement.
Some kind of statement.
Dunleavy knocks down a three-point shot.
Yeah, underneath, out of bounds, lack of communication. Actually, Duhan, if he'd have looked, he might have had a layup. Good pass, though. Dunleavy knocks it in. Duhan, so good of a defender on Brower.
Gilbert for 3. And Sayoye with another offensive rebound.
Most shots so far, Kevin, have been long. That's energy. That's excitement.
Rush puts up a triple. Paulding jumps inside. And then it's finally torn away by Shane Battier.
Mismatch down low. Brower on Dunleavy. Good recognition by Jason Williams. Oh, not a good pass there.
What are your thoughts on the quickness statement you made before the game?
So far, so good for Missouri. They have been able to execute offensively. They've missed open shots, and the thing that concerns Coach K right now, Duke not rebounding.
Missouri has 5 offensive rebounds, but no conversions off those grabs. And now Reggie Love will check in for Duke. Nate James, a senior, comes in for the Blue Devils, and Arthur Johnson is back in for Missouri. Gilbert on Dunleavy. Paulding uncovered. And he ties the game at 5.
Now, very similar styles in basketball, these two teams. The job is to beat your defender off the dribble, make the weak side help, find the open shooters.
Missouri foul called inside. And though they thought it was going to be against Gilbert, it goes on Ricky Paulding for the first time. A tie ball game in the second round from the East.
Some might see it as a pile of rocks, but it's really...
Sweetie, why don't you go get a drink?
Good idea.
All imported hops give Michelob Light a smooth, satisfying taste you won't find in an ordinary beer.
So organic.
It makes me feel so insignificant.
Tell me about Man with Michelob Light.
Beer or Michelob Light?
Oh, there you are.
Ma'am, please don't touch the art.
Expedia.com, the travel website, would like to remind you that our name is in fact Expedia.com. That's Expedia.com. You'll find all the travel solutions you need to book the right trip at the right price. Of course, you can't very well visit Expedia.com if you can't remember the name. Expedia.com. So remember, Expedia.com is the only travel website on the entire internet named Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right. That's Expedia.com.
What will communications be when it finally grows up? Satellite? Broadband? wireless, fiber optic. With technologies from Agilent, communications can grow up to be whatever it wants to be. Let's see what this baby can do.
The 16-valve twin-cam Grand Am SE. Built with the enduring strength of hydroformed steel. Because only the strong survive. The Grand Am with solid form design.
Now you can lease a 2001 Grand Am SE for as low as $229 a month. Call for important lease details.
See your Pontiac dealer today.
When two friends find out they're dating the same guy.
I'm such a loser. I'm a loser.
Becker knows just what to say.
Let's be fair. You're both losers.
All new Becker, CBS Monday.
Now the Fidelity Investments keys to success.
Well, for the Blue Devils, utilize their quickness not only on the offensive end, but defensively they must rebound. We've seen that early. Missouri defend the threes, make Duke shoot twos, and the last thing, Kareem Rush has to have a good ball game.
Battier with an offensive rebound. Slides inside for two and was fouled by Missouri. Count the basket. Arthur Johnson picks up the foul for the Tigers in the middle.
And the difficulty so far on both ends, Kevin. These teams are shooting long jump shots. Rebounds are all over the place. A lot of movement offensively. You've got to find your man, put a body on him, even if it's 8-9 feet away from the basket.
Battier hits. It is 8-5.
And if you're Brian Brower or when Wesley Stokes come in, you continue on to challenge Jason Williams and that left ankle.
Senior James is on Gilbert. Rush on top, plenty of time to shoot. Drives inside and finds two.
I think he'll kill you if you allow him to get to the rim like that. He's a great finisher. He's got a soft touch. He can put up big numbers.
Wearing a soft cast on his left hand, on his left thumb. It's Williams for three, who has missed everything above the arc. Freshman Arthur Johnson with the rebound, triggers it to Paulding, who gives to Gilbert and now to Rush. And inside to Johnson, trying to plow his way inside. Great feed to Paulding, and nice defense by Shane Battier.
The hustle by Battier defensively.
Williams, a nice screen from long. Knocked away by Gilbert. Missouri's going to have a breakaway with Clarence Gilbert from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, putting the Missouri Tigers on top by one.
Well, the strategy so far working. Force Jason Williams inside that three-point line. He got caught in the air, sloppy pass, Gilbert converted.
Jason Williams from Plainville, New Jersey. And it goes off to Dunleavy with the rebound by Rush. And a 3-on-2 with Brower. Finding Gilbert. And along the baseline into Rush. Arthur Johnson.
Body movement, ball movement, find the open man. Missouri right now doing those things.
A 6-0 run by the Tigers over Duke. Williams slithering inside, exploding two.
Solid screen by Battier at half court. Knocked off Williams' man Brower, and all simply is one-on-one.
Missouri now 5 of 14. There's a steal. Williams against Gilbert. Contorts and misses the shot. Nate James is there. They call foul on Missouri. Brower was in there battling for the ball. And he picks up his second foul of the game for the Tigers.
How often do you see a breakaway layup missed, but the hustle by Nate James in the background? Goes over the top of Brower, and there's a reach-in. Good call.
Sanders back in for Duke. And Missouri puts in a Tiger football player, Justin Gage, number 11. And also a freshman point guard, Wesley Stokes from Long Beach, California.
Gage, he gives Quinn Snyder's team a physical presence. Likes to push, shove. Good rebounder. Is going to be matched up with Battier. He's got to keep him off the glass.
Duke is shooting 30%, 4 of 13, and they're +1 in rebounding so far. It's Sanders out of Tampa with the move and a travel. Duke with their 4th turnover, Missouri with 2.
Yeah, different start than Thursday's ball game for Duke. knocked in 7 of their first 9 jump shots, and that one got off to a big start.
Battier bumping Stokes, who wheels around and fires it to Gage, who takes it inside hard. Double team, Johnson the rebound. Swung away by Sanders.
Quickly, Sanders gets off his feet.
Rush almost pickpocketed, loses the ball, and the swarming Duke defense is there. Battier picked up by Gage.
Tough matchup for Gage away from the hoop.
Finds it inside, picked off by Stokes, 2-on-2. And Gilbert around Williams on the run.
Tough shot, but you want to make Gilbert put it on the floor. Another one of those guys make it beat you inside the three-point line. Explosive, though.
Each team shooting in the 30s right now, and Missouri has their biggest lead of 3. Battier beating Duhon. That's a nice deceptive move. And inside, Sanders lost it after he grabbed it in the lane. 3-on-2. Gilbert pulling up for 2. Oh, what a shot. Make it a 3.
43 in a ball game against Iowa State. In a game at Texas A&M, they had 19 in a 5-minute stretch.
John, I wonder if they're going to look at that, because one official had 2, one official had 3. So there seems to be a difference of opinion among the group on the floor. And there is a foul called on Missouri's Justin Gage. Tigers have their biggest lead, 16-10 over top seed Duke from Greensboro.
The 16-valve twin-cam Grand Am SE. Built with the enduring strength of hydroformed steel. Because only the strong survive. The Grand Am with solid form design.
Now you can lease a 2001 Grand Am SE for as low as $229 a month. Call for important lease details.
See your Pontiac dealer today.
Welcome back, Mr. Lewis. Anything to declare?
Oh, yeah. Do you ever have to make a phone call from a foreign country? You can't use your cell phone because it won't work. You can't call from your hotel room because they charge up the wazoo. You know how many drachma it takes to make a conference call? I got square coins. I got round coins. I got coins with holes in them. You want them? Take them. Take them all. Anybody want coins? Square coins? Round coins? They're useless.
Now there's a phone that does work around the world. The Nextel i2000. Nextel. More ways than anyone to communicate with everyone.
Mom, Dad, remember how my rent was earning me airline miles?
Yeah, that rewards program?
Scrap it. I'm not going anywhere. Mark. What I want now is merchandise, preferably brand name, and I've been kicking some numbers around. I've already earned the television. That's going upstairs. Give me a hand with this, Dad, please. Dad.
You want brand name merchandise?
Yeah.
What does this look like, a Holiday Inn?
Points, miles, or merchandise. Holiday Inn gives you more, and more is better.
I have to call my mom.
Your mom?
Yo! Calling home is cool. We dial 1-877.
Still going. Long-lasting Energizer batteries keep going and going.
Enterprise? You rented our car from Enterprise?
Yeah.
Why Enterprise?
Because they pick us up. Free.
A free pickup? Wow. They ought to be #1.
They are #1.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
CBS Tuesday. Fighter jets are falling from the sky, and you won't believe who's behind it.
They should be held responsible.
It's a jag you can't miss. CBS Tuesday.
The baseline official signaled a 2-point shot, but on the sideline, that official called it a 3.
Well, this is what they're looking at behind the three-point line, and clearly it is. Gilbert knocks it in.
Nate James back in the game for Duke, driving inside with the left hand.
Explosive move. Now allows Duke a little more full-court pressure. Again, Missouri, good ball-handling team.
And Stokes will break the press. No changes for the Tigers on the floor, nor for Duke. Approaching 11 minutes to play in the first half. Stokes into the lane and found just enough room to fire, and Dunleavy grabs the rebound. That's the third he's collected today.
Defensively, watching Missouri, Sioye guarding Sanders, but he's playing center field, just in the center of that lane.
Dunleavy had it picked off by Sioye inside with a little fake. He was trying to pull it down low.
Again, he's not playing Sanders. He's kind of playing the whole lane area. Dunleavy sloppy with a pass. If he throws it up by the rim, Sanders has a dunk.
And Dunleavy just picked up a foul for the Blue Devils. That'll be his first. And get an interactive tournament experience with fan polls, in-game features, audio clips, and video highlights. It's all on the home of college basketball on the internet, cbs.sportsline.com, or AOL keyword CBS Sportsline. Rush for three.
Quick lineup now in Purdue, but a small one.
Duhon backpedaling his way in, traveled as he was defended by freshman Wesley Stokes. That's the 8th Duke turnover in the first half. Missouri's got 3.
And the Blue Devils forcing the issue on the dribble instead of the pass.
Missouri surprising you so far?
I don't know. They're a quick team. Shown they can play this kind of a style of game. They've struggled in styles of game like Thursday against Georgia, where it's a slow-down, half-court, physical type game.
Holding the bump, and a foul on Duke inside. James was defending, and Paulding tried to drive.
Well, like Duke, Missouri has the kind of players, a little bit late getting there, that like to catch it, put it on the floor, and create something. They double team, they'll pitch it out, they'll shoot threes.
Rush checks out, Gilbert checks in, Stokes to Gage, into Battier, and that is a Missouri foul on Justin Gage. Looks like a football drill to make sense because Gage is the top receiver on the Missouri football team.
Yeah, but not surprising, Battier in position to take another charge.
And he's a tough kid.
Yeah, tough kid. Thrives on that kind of a game.
Great defender.
Yeah.
Again, it's kind of been his calling card all these years at Duke. As Williams flips it off to Dunleavy for 3.
And without Sanders in, Sioye got lost. He's kind of staying in the middle. What Duke did, they had 5 guys outside the three-point line.
Duke nails their second three-point shot today. Holding, leaning inside. Gage trying to slap it in and picked up by Dunleavy. A 3-on-2 with the break led by Dunleavy. Stokes defending. Williams driving, losing it inside with a foul. And it's on Justin Gage of Missouri.
At times you look for emotion for a team or for fans, and if a whistle goes one way or the other. Thought Dunleavy got away with the travel. I think it was fine. A little bit late getting there, Gage. I like what Mike Krzyzewski has done. He's now put 5 guys on the floor that can run. They're going to spread it out, make Missouri make some adjustments.
Both teams with a very deep bench. Missouri, though, is going 10 deep. At least they did on Thursday against Georgia. Williams at the line. And number 1 high school basketball player in the country. And the leading scorer for the Blue Devils ties the game at 16.
A concern about his ankle when he came to Greensboro, but Thursday started 20 points in that first half against Monmouth. On fire from the start.
He was great.
Fun to watch.
And Beck tweaked the ankle, and had to take him out of the game and put some ice on it late in the game, but he's okay. In practice yesterday, and you can see the acceleration this afternoon.
Well, and trainer Dave Englehart on the sideline when they took him out, Jason Williams trying to talk his way back into that game. Englehart, 20-year veteran on the Duke staff, said, no, son, have a seat. We've got this game under wraps.
And on Thursday night, they played Monmouth, and here is that play. Same ankle that he hurt.
Yeah, the left one, and it got awfully quiet in this building.
Gilbert tries to fight through the defense of James. Shot clock is down to 15.
I watch the push-off on Gilbert.
A 3, good! Clarence Gilbert nails one from outside. And now each team has drained at least 2 threes. Dunleavy with the fake. Battier, he'll put up a triple. Michael Johnson is there, and a Duke foul. That goes on the senior Nate James. He picks up his second of the game. Ryan Brower comes back in for the Tigers. James will leave, and Reggie Love, who is a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina, checks back in the lineup for Duke.
Tough matchup, Dunleavy on Gilbert. Smaller guards love bigger guys playing them because you can lose them off a lot of screens. Gilbert only needs a little bit of space. He is a streak shooter. He will be looking to cast up another one.
Here's Brower to Stokes, firing it inside to Gilbert, dancing with Duhan. Trying to squeeze it inside, a Missouri turnover.
Good hands, no space though for the pass.
Dunleavy and Paulding right there. Leaving inside, Dunleavy lost the ball, out of bounds, and off of Missouri. Tigers lead by 3. Their biggest lead has been 6 in the first half. Duke had an early 3-point lead themselves. Now 33% shooting for Duke and 34% shooting for the Tigers. Williams and Stokes. Takes it inside. Paulding had it. Johnson grabs it. Triggers it out to Brower. And Duke back on defense.
And Missouri with numbers.
Brower for 3. Tucked inside. Now at Duke. Fast break the other way. Williams to Dunleavy. Nice pass. Leading inside. Broken away on a charge. That's the second on Dunleavy.
Well, Brower missed on one end, but he hustled back defensively to take the charge. Duke's got to calm down just a little bit, getting out of control, leaving their feet.
Duke has 10 turnovers, and they trail by 3 with under 8 to play in the first.
A tradition unlike any other. The Masters on CBS Sports.
This company invested millions developing a sure thing. Unfortunately, it was not such a sure thing. Over 3 very long nights, the software helped them to analyze sales and customer feedback to quickly re-engineer the sure thing. The software is not flustered by this sudden turn of events because the software does not fear change. Always nimble and ready to rumble. Enterprise software from Microsoft.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. If you want happy employees, help secure their financial futures. At the Principal Financial Group, that's what we do. We're the 401k leader and offer financial solutions for you and growing businesses. The Principal Financial Group, we understand what you're working for.
The 16-valve twin-cam Grand Am SE. Built with the enduring strength of hydroformed steel. Because only the strong survive. The Grand Am with solid form design.
Now you can lease a 2001 Grand Am SE for as low as $229 a month. Call for important lease details.
See your Pontiac dealer today.
The Missouri Tigers are only one of their last 6 from the field, shooting 33%, yet they still lead Duke by 3 in CBS Sports coverage of the entire NCAA basketball tournament is interactive through Ultimate TV. Kevin Harlan, John Sunvold, and Charles Davis in Greensboro. The Tigers have led by as many as 6, up now by 3. Duke has been sloppy.
They're playing as if they're in a hurry. Rushing things on the offensive end. Missouri pretty efficient. They're getting good shots. They're not making them all. They've not had many turnovers, although there's one there. And Wesley Stokes, a freshman, you can't sit on the ball so long with the dribble.
6 Missouri turnovers and 10 for the Blue Devils. For the first 4 portion of this game.
And again, give Quinn Snyder and his coaching staff credit defensively. TJ Sioye just playing center field in the lane. Anytime Williams comes inside to penetrate, he's there to double team.
Another missed three for Duke, and they live by the three. Williams fakes it, kicks it outside to Nate James. A fake on Paulding, and a twisting pass inside to Shane Battier.
Paulding, good job defensively, making James put it on the floor, but Battier's good low post position.
Both teams shooting in the mid-30s. Rush was in a rush, and he travels.
Again, the soft cast on the left thumb. Sat out 7 games, had surgery. In his absence, Grauer, Gilbert, Stokes picked up their team. They went 4-3 without Rush. Now that he's back in, you wonder how consistent you can be with the thumb taped as heavily as it is.
Paulding and Sioye check out. Justin Gage with 3 fouls, and Arthur Johnson back in for the Missouri Tigers.
And now Johnson will play center field.
Williams for 3.
Well, explosive, difficult to guard. Screens on the outside, and if Arthur Johnson's playing just center field in the paint and his guy sets a screen, that means Grauer or Stokes will get pecked off. Nobody's there to take the ball handler coming over the top.
Snyder wants a timeout. Missouri has turned it over 3 consecutive times. And Duke is on top by 2.
1844. Searching for a simpler life, philosopher Henry David Thoreau retreats to the woods of Massachusetts. Of course, Thoreau didn't have a family to support, wasn't in the 39% tax bracket, or concerned with balancing his portfolio. And he didn't have Merrill Lynch Unlimited Advantage, where your personal financial consultant will help you plan, invest, and bank all for a simple fee. A simple fee, a simpler life. Beats sleeping in the woods, doesn't it?
Intel Pentium 4 processor, the center of your digital world.
After over 10 years, we still have a no-hassle, no-haggle pricing policy at Saturn. We don't yell offers from the highest tree. We don't play games. And we don't have promotions every other week. But that doesn't mean we don't compete. Lease a 2001 Saturn SL1 for $199 a month for 39 months with 0 due at lease signing. Call for lease details.
It's drive time. Get to your Goodyear retailer, where right now you'll get a $50 fast credit when you buy 4 selected tires on your Goodyear card account. That's $50 you'll save right on the spot. Qualifying tires include selected Goodyear Eagles, Goodyear Wranglers, and the new AquaTread 3. The $50 fast credit offer, only from Goodyear. For complete details from the retailer nearest you, call 1-800-GOODYEAR.
Tigers of Missouri started 1 of 9, then hit 6 of 9, and they have gone 1 of 6 since.
Well, here's the area to keep an eye on. 8 turnovers now by Missouri, 3 straight. All of a sudden, Duke gets in a little bit of a roll. Jason Williams knocks in his first 3.
We've had 5 lead changes. Duke right now is on an 11-3 run. Williams just knocked in a 3. He was 6 of 10 shooting threes on Thursday.
And Arthur Johnson, when you play center field, make Reggie Love an on-the-ball screener against a guy that can come up and shoot it, because there won't be any help.
Juhan to Battier. Reggie Love is in with James. Justin Gage just picked up his 4th foul of the game. And we're going to bring back in the freshman from Detroit, Ricky Paulding.
How to make your minutes efficient, huh? Get in there and pick up his 4th. Outstanding wide receiver for that football team.
Led the team in receiving.
Yes, he did. One of the better Big 12 receivers. A big-time future.
Speaking of big-time future, here's Shane Battier at the free throw line. As he nails his first. MVP of the ACC tournament and one of 10 Duke players to have his number retired.
The only ACC player ever to have 1,500 points, 500 rebounds, 200 assists, 200 steals. He has done it all in that uniform.
And he gives Duke their biggest lead this afternoon, 23-19. Freshman Stokes against the freshman Duhan.
And the Tigers need to look. Expect Gilbert or Rush to have a touch here. Too much bouncing of the ball, though. The more you do that, the more defense gets set. Good pick.
Another Missouri turnover. Fourth in a row. Duhan. Clean by Duhan. Oh, what a pass to Reggie Love.
Nate James kept it alive. (15-3) Blue Devil run. And a Duke foul away from the ball. In the last 4 possessions, no shots for Missouri. Take a look at the jump shot by Duhan. Outstanding freshman's got a great stroke. Nate James keeps it alive, and then the pass, an easy finish for Love.
Has Duke done anything here to tweak Missouri because the Tigers have turned it over 4 consecutive possessions?
The intensity is a little higher on the defensive end, but again, I think Missouri's spending too much time bouncing the ball. They allow defenders to get set. Take a look. Help out.
Holding. Rebound by Love. Now they've grown very cold from the field. And Duke is up to their highest shooting of the game. A three by Williams, right between the eyes.
Bingo, the push, the find. Doesn't take Williams long to catch and release.
18-3 Duke run. Arthur Johnson. Doubled, lobbing it for Rush. Another Missouri turnover. Now 10 for the game to match Duke. 5 Missouri turnovers in the last 6 trips.
Love on the high screen. Johnson too late.
Rush in there to claim it.
Again, I like what Coach K has done on the offensive end. Make Love a screener. His defensive play has not been able to help out.
Gilbert with the miss. And Duke has grabbed this game by the throat with 4.5 to play in the half.
Efficiency and quality of shots on that offensive end. Missouri's got to get back to getting a good look.
Battier, another Love screen, and a fake so good that it drew in Rush, who collapses on Battier. Rush picks up a foul for the Missouri Tigers.
And the smile by Battier. You know, a guy comes up at you like that, I think he thought he could put it on the floor and get by him. He went right into the flying Rush.
Battier at the stripe, the second leading scorer on the team, one of the top free throw shooters on Duke at 78%. And coming into today, Battier talks about the importance of the second round game against Missouri.
Well, I think Coach made it very apparent that although we're playing Coach Snyder in this game, that this is the tournament. And it doesn't matter if we're playing in our little sisters. We're going to try to win. And although we have the greatest love and respect for Coach Snyder and his program and his family, once the ball goes up in the air, it's about playing basketball.
Snyder helped recruit Battier out of Michigan. Here's Stokes hopping inside, facing the double, feeding inside to Sioye, who is held by Sanders and fouled.
Well, Duke has shut off all the avenues outside. They're forcing this Tiger team to take it to the paint. Both coaching staffs are playing the game similar defensively. Not allowing open threes, make them put it on the floor.
How about offensively, what would you change?
Well, again, I think they've got to do a better job setting screens. If the guy's going to handle the basketball, they've got to free up Rush, they've got to free up Gilbert, so that makes Duke make some adjustments, start running at the shooter.
That ends a 23 run by Duke, and Wednesday on CBS, Newsday calls Big Apple this season's best new drama. Find out for yourself what all the talk is about. Ed O'Neill stars in an all-new Big Apple on a special night, Wednesday after Survivor on CBS. Kevin Harlan, John Sunbold, and Charles Davis in Greensboro. 9th-seeded Missouri with a thrilling win Thursday over Georgia, facing top-seed Duke, who crushed Monmouth on Thursday, and a foul on Stokes trying to stay right with Jason Williams.
You've got to be smart and pick your spots. Not about the fouls, but how much pressure you can put in a half court. If you're putting a lot of pressure on a point guard like Jason Williams and you're that close, you know he is good enough to draw contact. So give a step or two, then crowd him, then back off a step. Williams too good with the basketball.
First team All-ACC. 6'1", and that ankle injury coupled with Carlos Boozer's broken foot really drew some interest from a lot of people about how Duke would play. But Boozer should be back next week, and Williams is on a roll, as is Duke, 32-21.
Every year about this time, there's usually a major upset or two. So why should this year be any different? Presenting the car that drove off with one of Germany's most coveted new car awards and had the audacity not to be German. The Volvo S60. To savor this Cinderella story and possibly win a Volvo S60, visit revolvolution.com.
This is a bucket of water. And this is Goodyear's new and improved AquaTread 3. At higher speeds in a downpour, a set of AquaTread 3 tires pumps away over 6 gallons of water per second. That's over 360 gallons per mile. With its 80,000-mile tread life limited warranty. That's a lot of water. Think about it next time it's pouring buckets. New AquaTread 3. Only from Goodyear.
Goodyear, Goodyear. Ah, infinite possibilities. Kind of like when you first got the internet. But now, slow logons and disconnects are really holding you back. Free yourself with the AT&T 7/7 offer and get unlimited internet access and long distance together. Only $7 a month gives you AT&T WorldNet service with the fastest logon times and better connections. Plus 7 cents a minute long distance all day, every day. Call now for the AT&T 7/7 offer.
Nowadays, you can shop for anything at home. I can even shop for underwear. In my underwear. At inmyunderwear.kit.
Still going. Long-lasting Energizer batteries keep going and going and...
At Enterprise Rent-A-Car, when you call us, we don't just pick up the phone. We pick you up.
This is great.
Thank you.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
17-point turnaround in this first half. Missouri led it 16-10. Now Duke on top by 11. And John, one of the players you were keying on was Kareem Rush of the Missouri Tigers. And Rush has not scored in the last 6.5 minutes of the game.
And what the Blue Devils have done with Rush, make him put it on the floor. Rush is a terrific mid-range player. Shots he hits mid-range. He likes to shoot the fadeaway shot. Let's take a look at Missouri.
Cold to start. Struggled. Got warmed up, and now they've really been struggling. Turning it over on 5 of their last 7 trips. Holding inside. Another rebound by Duke's Sanders.
Missouri going, but not deep enough. If you're going to attack the rim, go all the way. Paulding can go over the top. He's pulled up short a couple times.
Great pass inside by Jason Williams, hitting Casey Sanders.
Well, not much room to get that ball through.
Gilbert open for 3. Clarence Gilbert so far has his 3rd 3-point hit this afternoon. 10-point deficit for Missouri.
He has carried this Tiger team in the first half with his 13 points.
Drive inside, and now how do you stop Jason Williams if you're the Tigers?
Well, if you're Sioye and you're back defensively at 6'9", you can't allow a point guard to just lay it in.
Williams with 15. He had 20 in the first half the other night. Gilbert again. With Dunleavy defending. Rush uncovered, untouched, flies in. Missouri maybe have to play more like that. Off the floor and flying around. As they did when they were on that hitting 6 of 9. Battier at the other end. That's the problem. Duke has so many things in their chamber that they hit you with one shot then another.
Now Missouri want to go small. They want to go quick and put Paulding on Battier, but he gives up 3 inches. Some size, some strength, and Battier is not going to let you control what's going to happen. Small guy's on him. He's going to post up. Big guy, he takes him outside.
Again, this broadcast, John Sundvall talking about the coaching matchup. It was the storyline, Coach K against Coach Q, and wondering if even the players get wrapped up in something like that once the game gets going.
Once it's going, I think, no. The thing about the Duke players, they know Coach Quinn Snyder. He recruited them, as you've already said. The Missouri players don't know Coach K, and probably don't know many of the Duke players. They've seen them on TV, watched them play on Thursday. If they came on, I don't think they were in awe in any way.
Right now, Duke on top with their biggest lead today.
Just whistle while you work.
Just whistle while you work.
If you want happy employees, help secure their financial futures. At the Principal Financial Group, that's what we do. In fact, more employers choose us for their 401k plans. Financial solutions for growing companies from the Principal Financial Group. We understand what you're working for.
Jason Williams has 15 points. Duke is shooting 46% for the floor.
Well, arguably the best point guard in all of college basketball. First team All-American. Not only with the jump shot, but finding Casey Sanders on the roll. Tough pass to get through defensively. Now the explosion. Sioye at center cannot allow that easy of a basket. Williams taking advantage. Ankle looks fine, huh?
It looks fine. There's air back in the tie. Yeah, no kick. Battier, Nate James, Reggie Love, Jason Williams, Duhan out there for the Blue Devils. And a foul called on Clarence Gilbert, who joined Stokes, Paulding, Johnson, and Kareem Rush.
Again, I think you pick your times when you do that. Gilbert, a terrific on-the-ball defender. But there's no sense when you're playing a quick player to get chest to chest. Because the ability of either Duhan or Williams to attack your outside of the leg of the defensive player. This will cause too much contact. The whistle will blow.
Free throw shooting has favored Duke this afternoon. Now 10 of 11, and Missouri is 3 of 4. And the lead balloons to 14 points.
Good look at Duhan, ACC Rookie of the Year. Terrific shooter. Quick defensively.
3 assists and 3 steals already.
I talked to Johnny Dawkins, assistant for Mike Krzyzewski, a couple days ago. He said the upside for Chris Duhan, unlimited.
One of 7 McDonald's All-Americans on the Duke team.
Good step out by Love.
And by James, and Rush tries to get through, and a whistle and a Duke foul.
And I think it would be more difficult for Rush to dribble the ball with that left hand with the thumb tape than maybe anything. And when he put it on the floor, the attack on the double team forced him to just pick it up. Now he's in his right hand here, but look, you really can't get it back to the left hand. Opportunity missed by James for the steal. There's the bump. Rush, a terrific free throw shooter, over 80%.
The top players in the Big 12 and the leading scorer on the Tigers and co-leading scorer in the Big 12 Conference.
He was on track before the injury to probably be the Big 12 Player of the Year, won by Jamal Tinsley at Iowa State. Their early exit, surprising Thursday evening.
Rush from Kansas City, 41-28, Duke on top. Earlier, Missouri led by 6, 16-10. Williams the drive, right into Stokes.
Well, quickness, but not only that, the strength. Well, and the high screen has now brought the defender outside. The center no longer plays center field back in the paint, and that's opened it up for Jason Williams.
Paulding nails a 3. He's got 5. Missouri is connected on 4 threes. Duke on 4 threes.
And again, take a look. Love was out high setting that pick. Sioye still sitting back, but then he'll vacate. The lane opens up.
James and Rush defended by Gilbert on the trap, and a travel called on Duke for their first turnover in a long time, and their 11th for the game.
Looked like a pretty good takedown from our angle.
That's Gilbert's game. It's the first turnover for Coach K and the Blue Devils.
Mike Krzyzewski kind of wondering how that's traveling. His guy dribbles, a little bit of a body slam, turnover.
Final 60 seconds of the first half. An important time for Missouri. Rush for 3. Rush from outside. They got it to single digits.
Well, two-man game. Rush and Gilbert.
A three by Williams. A rebound by Gilbert. Rush again for three. Oh, he's on fire! The Missouri Tigers are back in business. A 9-0 run.
How quickly it changes, and Duke now will play for the last shot. 6-point game. Quinn Snyder is going to be happy in the locker room the last couple of minutes.
Duan and Gilbert, Holding and Battier. That's the time remaining in the half. 9-0 Missouri, run in only 45 seconds. Williams doubled. Stokes knocked it away, lost it inside. That takes us to halftime.
Momentum on Missouri's side.
The Missouri Tigers and Coach Quinn Snyder are alive and kicking. They trail by 15, and they have chopped the halftime deficit down to 6, 43-37. Rush drills another one. 14 first-half points. That's the end of the first half, and CBS Sports exclusive coverage of the NCAA Basketball Championship will continue after this message.
The more you travel, the more you notice space is at a premium. And the more you'll appreciate United's Economy Plus, with up to 5 extra inches of legroom. One more thing we're doing to make it easier to feel united.
There's always a combination of taking your knowledge and applying it. For example, I know who the shooter is. I know what he does, what he thinks, under stress, how he'll act, what's his favorite thing to do, what's his least favorite thing to do. And I got most of my rebounds before he took the shot.
Knowledge is the edge. At Invesco Funds, it's the approach we use to make money for investors. You should know what Invesco knows.
Announcing Singular, the wireless company that believes in the value of self-expression.
Express.
I'm Greg Gumbel in New York. Coming up on Singular at the half, all the latest tournament news and a look at Maryland's volatile season. After this message and a word from your local station.
There's a new 270 horsepower beast on the road that's more powerful than Jeep Grand Cherokee or any SUV in its class. Introducing the powerful and luxurious Bravada by Oldsmobile. Now get a 5-year, 60,000-mile GM protection plan on the 2002 Bravada and every new Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile, backed by GM.
Monday, a loaded gun. He killed his brother, and a terrible secret.
It wasn't an accident.
Dana Delaney on Family Law, CBS Monday.
Attention Survivor fans, Wednesday catch a special episode, CBS 8/7 Central.
It's one remarkable event. 3.9 financing for 60 months. Welcome to Nissan's Tournament Time Sales event. Get to the goal with 3.9 APR on the 240 horsepower Pathfinder. In government crash tests, no other SUV outperformed Pathfinder for front and rear occupant and side crash test safety. Ring the bell with 3.9 APR for 60 months on Ultima. The perfect combination of luxury and value. Yeah, Nissan's got great numbers, so hurry. Nissan's Tournament Time sales event ends April 2nd. Nissan driven.
Visit Europe.com. All you need to plan your trip. From the government tourist boards of Europe with online booking by Travelocity.com. Visit Europe. Visit Europe.com.
Announcing no comparison whatsoever. Here's their transport. This is ours. Their responsiveness, ours. In the realm of e-business solutions, some have no serious experience, and some have no serious competition. Announcing Sprint e-Solutions.
CBA Sports presents Singular at the Half, sponsored by Singular, the wireless company that believes in the value of self-expression.
Welcome back to our New York studios. The Singular at the half. Our score in Greensboro, Duke with a 43-37 lead on Missouri. Missouri with a charge at the end of the first half to close to within 6, but Duke established a huge lead by playing some aggressive ball.
Well, they were up 15 because they turned 10 turnovers into 15 points. We're going to take a look at why Duke has spurt ability, Greg. You turn defense into offense, good pressure here, there's the pilfer, and off they go. Chris Duhon. Now, what we want to circle and highlight here is what you do to the defense when you push the ball ahead. I circle Reggie Love. He's going to get into the paint. I also circle all of the room in the paint because Duke stretches you out. Now, we take a look at the shot attempted. Reggie Love negotiating position inside for an offensive rebound or a pass. Duhon going to chase down his own miss. Nobody puts a body on him. He chases the orange. Finds Reggie Love 2 points, and Duke got that 15-point lead because of the three-point shot in their defense. And
at halftime, it is down to 6. Now, coming up next, some of you will see Utah State against UCLA. Elsewhere, we'll bring you Georgia State and number 3, Maryland. Now, the Terps have never advanced past the Sweet 16 during Gary Williams' 12-year tenure. This year's squad is still smarting from its second-round tournament failure last year, as well as from a wildly inconsistent regular season. And now they hope to channel those frustrations into a productive March run.
UCLA dominating this game, and an unbelievable 64% shooting night.
That really hurt last year when we lost to UCLA, the way we lost to them. They were pretty much unstoppable that game.
We had no seniors last year headed into the NCAA tournament, and this year with Terrence Morris, Mike Martisic, and Ron Cephas, we have 3 guys that have been around and seen everything.
And the Terps have been through just about everything this season, winning and losing streaks, and one particularly heartbreaking loss in their first meeting with Duke.
The first Duke game, you know, we played for 39 minutes, and we gave a great effort. You know, but Duke showed why they were a great team. And they came back, they went 10 down with a minute left, and they won the game in overtime.
Look around you. What do those faces tell you?
Faces, joy and pain.
Because of the Duke game, you know, losing that game in 50 seconds, it took a toll on us, you know, mentally.
Well, it wouldn't go away. It was shown a couple times right after the game. It was talked about nationally. So it was tough on the players.
And it showed in their performance. After that Duke loss, the Terps dropped 4 of their next 5 games and heard some unfamiliar boos at home.
Some people got on us when we were losing. And we know our true fans, so we kept it within ourselves. We thought we just kept it in, you know, the players out there and the coaches.
The 4th loss of that stretch was to Florida State, and the Terps had hit bottom.
After the Florida State game, you know, after that game, you know, we all looked in the mirror and said, man, we got to take care of business now, or, you know, our season be over with before you know it.
We just had a team meeting within the players and really discussed over what we needed to do and what we really wanted out of the season.
I think that game finally made that sink in, that it was up to us to change things.
And that's what they did. They have a renewed belief in themselves after beating Duke in Durham and toppling George Mason in the tournament's first round.
I'm proud of what we've done here, given where the program was when I got here. I didn't inherit some ongoing great program here when I came here, so we had to work very hard to go to 8 straight NCAA tournaments.
No, we haven't been past the Sweet 16 in years, so we want to get that monkey off our back.
We know we can play with anywhere in the country. It's just willing, if it's up to us, go out there and games perform the way we're capable of performing, and we got a chance to win this tournament this year.
My partner here is already on record as saying he thinks Maryland is going to beat Georgia State. I want to know why.
I think because Maryland has more size up front. That's where the difference will be, the front line. Both teams have excellent perimeter teams.
All right, Clark, looking ahead as day turns in tonight along the road to the Final Four. 3 games will come your way at about 5:30 Eastern. Most of you will see number 15 Hampton try for another storybook ending, this time against number 10 Georgetown. Tonight in primetime, Iowa faces number 2 Kentucky in the East. St. Joe's tests number 1 Stanford in the West. Incidentally, that Iowa game, Hawkeyes guard Brody Boyd will play despite a bruised right knee. And the Hawkeyes are without their leading scorer, junior guard Luke Recker. He is still recovering from a fractured right kneecap. One more injury update. Sergio McClain, Illinois' starting small forward who bruised his right shin last night, says he expects to play tomorrow when top-seeded Illinois meets Charlotte. We thank you for watching Singular at the Half. Kevin Harlan and John Sunvold are set to bring you the second half between the Tigers and the Blue Devils will rejoin them courtside in Greensboro after this.
Singular at the Half has been sponsored by Singular, the wireless company that believes in the value of self-expression.
You just made a touch goal. Now take first position. Stop, stop, stop. You are so clumsy. Again. You are a peacock. Strut, strut. You are a camel in the desert. You are a tree. You are a redwood. You are a sapling. Express yourself.
Announcing Singular, the wireless company that believes in the joy of self-expression.
Bravissimo.
We're ready for the final 15 seconds of the game.
Through its youth education through sports clinics, the NCAA fosters the dreams of children in sport and in life. Focusing on the discipline, confidence, and dedication involved in sports, student athletes can apply fundamentals both on and off the field. When it comes to playing with a purpose, just say yes.
Come on, break. Come on, baby. What's going on? Come on. Where you at? Come on. Oh, look at that. Is that all you got? Once again. Come on. Oh.
Stand by. Adjusting the game. Checking output. Systems ready. Score mode. Yes!
There's one thing that you must do, in my opinion, to win the Masters, and that's the putt row.
A tradition unlike any other. The Masters on the CBS.
The Missouri Tigers finished the first half on a 9-0 run. You're watching CBS Sports exclusive coverage of NCAA basketball.
This is the all-new Silverado Heavy Duty. The most powerful heavy-duty pickup you can get. And the 2001 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Silverado Heavy Duty. More truck from Chevy.
Ed O'Neill. Big Apple, all new on a special night. CBS Wednesday after Survivor.
It's Toyota's big event. Now, there's a Toyota and the Toyota sales event for everyone. You'll find incredible values on Toyota's largest inventory ever, with 16 different Toyotas to choose from. Lease a Camry CE for only $229 a month, 36 months, $1945 at signing. Or buy with up to $2,500 in combined savings. Get the Toyota you've always wanted now, during Toyota's big event. See your Toyota dealer today.
What kind of rooms you got?
King size.
You got room service?
Donuts and coffee.
Got entertainment?
All rooms have every movie ever made in every language, anytime, day or night.
How is that possible?
Could your business use the bandwidth to change everything? Ride the light. Quest.
It's time to get out and get moving. So hit the road in a dependable Chevrolet. We've got what you need with 0.9% APR on a 2001 Venture. That's 0.9 APR, totaling $39.64 in average finance savings. Residency and other restrictions apply. See dealer for details. So get out there and make your money count at your Chevy dealer today.
CBS Sports exclusive coverage of the NCAA Basketball Championship is sponsored by Microsoft, the United States Marine Corps, Pepsi One, and by Chevrolet.
Ninth seed Missouri trailed by 15, now down 43-37. We're back in Greensboro at the Coliseum. Kevin Harlan alongside John Sundvold. A exciting finish to our first half here. John, tell me some of the things you're going to watch for in the second half.
Well, the stars are shining. Gilbert and Rush combined for 27 of the 37, and on the other side, Battier and Williams 29 of the 43. And both coaches want to stop those players, so far no good.
Moments ago, our Charles Davis joined Tiger head coach Quinn Snyder.
Coach, a 9-0 run to end the half. The emotion of the game's kind of settled in now. How do you view the second half?
Well, you know, their pressure really got to us the second part of the first half. And we got to be willing to go by people and try to make some plays. They just force you to do that. I think we got to keep playing transition defense, but we're in the game. Just got to hang in there.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the first half. Good luck in the second.
Duke shooting 46% through one half. Missouri shooting 38%. Tigers 6 of 11 shooting threes.
The great equalizer in basketball, that three-point line.
Now comes adjustment time for both coaches. Battier with Sayoye and Holden. They're defending for the Missouri Tigers. Well, goes on Sayoye.
And the first thing you notice right out of the block, Sayoye not playing center field. He went out to jump the screen and roll. Stays back now with Sanders outside.
Like that?
Yeah, I thought it worked well first half. You got to make adjustments. Again, I don't think Missouri wants to get in a scramble-type defense because this Duke team is too good of a shooting team. You want to play solid, put a hand in any face when the shooter goes up.
Dunleavy, Williams, along with Battier, Duhan, and Casey Sanders for the Blue Devils.
Duhan, 0-4 the first half. Good seal down low.
Holden got Battier and picks up a foul. 2 in a row.
And Quinn Snyder going right back to Arthur Johnson with the size. They thought they could handle Battier with the speed, but again, Battier too smart. Mike Krzyzewski spreading the floor, putting Battier on the low block, using his size advantage over freshman Richie Paulding.
Paulding leaves with his third foul.
And now Battier can take Sayoye away from the basket.
And a 3. Rebound by Sayoye from Lagos, Nigeria. Browers in with Sayoye, Johnson, Rush, and Clarence Gilbert. Sayoye right down the lane and trying to slam it through, and right in his way was Casey Sanders, who picks up a foul.
Well, maybe the most aggressive move Sayoye has made all season long. He got caught with Jason Williams guarding him up top. He turns the corner, Williams goes for a steal and with some force.
So Sayoye is at the free throw line for the second time this afternoon. 3 points, 3 rebounds. And the first one trickles in, which brings Missouri to within 5. Missouri, the 9 seed, with a wonderful win over Georgia on Thursday. A last-second shot by Clarence Gilbert. And with the 2 free throws, this game is now the closest it has been since 22-19. Williams with 15 points. Into Brower. Knocked away and picked up by Kareem Rush. Battier's on him. Gilbert for three. Johnson the rebound. Knocked away. And off Missouri.
Now Missouri with opportunities that they've got to take advantage of. Have a tendency not to take that shot away from Gilbert. Coaching staff has been very good with him to let him play when he's shooting the ball well, but he's got to take better shots.
With feed, Williams to the double team. Sanders outside. Duhan the runner.
Good touch.
Missouri with 10 offensive rebounds. Duke with 9. They had a 21-point swing in the first half. Rush. Johnson with another offensive rebound and whacked inside for a Duke foul.
Now when Rush has the basketball, Dunleavy's close to him. Rush can go by Dunleavy, draws a double team, opens up angles and avenues for the offensive glass. Arthur Johnson, big, strong, wide body.
And young.
Yes, and young. And carried this Missouri team to the win against Georgia on Thursday.
Third foul on Mike Dunleavy. And it's his first free throw. He has collected 6 rebounds, 4 on the offensive glass today as the freshman Arthur Johnson. And test your knowledge of tournament trivia and participate in live polls through this interactive telecast available on Ultimate TV.
Duke now goes back to the small lineup that was effective in that run in the first half. Love and James come back in the lineup.
Missouri 9 of 10 from the free throw line. And Duke 11 of 12. Williams pickpocketed Johnson down the lane and fouls for 2.
I missed the word agile. How about the quick hands, the feet to finish?
And the moxie. It's a 2-point game. Duhan to Battier and Sioye on him with the shot clock showing 18.
Missouri in the passing lanes. Aggressive defensively.
Williams for 3. Good! Oh, what a shot by Jason Williams. That ends a 15-2 Missouri run. Rush, Gilbert again. Launching the 3. Battier gobbles up the rebound. Duhan goes the other way. And Brower to meet him. Battier thinking about 3. Got a great fake. Sioye bit. And it's going to be on Duke. And on Battier.
How about that call? We don't see that very much. But maybe the right call. The ball fake and Sioye just jumped in the air. Now he can have his own space and go up.
He went straight up.
He went straight up. Good call, Battier. Forced the contact.
Duke with their third second-half turnover. Rush drives inside, contorts the shot. Picked up by Nate James. Missouri has not turned it over in the second half. Williams again, launching the 3. Brower there to retrieve it.
A good pace to this game.
Rush the other way, slipping. Johnson is there to back him in. Brower for 3. Rolling out and Battier collects the rebound.
Brower, a 40% three-point shooter. 0 of 3 this afternoon.
You mentioned the pace. Which team does that favor?
Well, both teams like this pace because they're jump shooting teams. Stretches the defense. If you push it up the floor, shooters get more open looks.
Johnny Parker, who just checked in, who is a senior from St. Louis, picks up his first personal foul, one of the co-captains on this team. Tell me about the confidence level now of Missouri. Obviously a huge underdog coming into today. Battier launching the 3. Johnson is there battling Love, and Battier cleans it up.
Well, there's no doubt Missouri feels fine. After their start, they were okay. After the big lead by Duke in the first half, the 9-0 run to end the first half, makes their confidence good for this second one.
Tiger foul is Battier for the Blue Devils. Tries to squeeze inside and go to the free throw line. Again, Battier throughout the afternoon has found himself in a Tiger straitjacket.
And more opportunities on that offensive end. Offensive rebounding. No chance for Battier to go back to the foul line. 6 of 6 in the first half.
Duke has only missed one free throw all afternoon, now shooting 12 of 13 from the line. He does set the standard.
How about that? First player in ACC history.
That's some great players that have played in that conference. Battier knocks down 2, and Duke's lead climbs to 7. Stokes back in there, the freshman point guard from Long Beach, California. Craven Bryant, another freshman from Missouri, is in. Rush for 3. Oh, he's hit his last 3 above the arc.
Again, Rush, a guy that can catch it and release quickly. Battier late getting off the pick.
Williams for 3. Answering at the other end for the Blue Devils.
Jason too good with the dribble. Reads the screen and roll extremely well. Wants his defender to get caught up. Frees himself.
Is your ride rushing?
Well, you have to. You got to put it in his hands, see if he can make plays.
Great play inside by Kareem Rush.
And he can make plays. He causes defenses, as does Jason Williams, to make adjustments. 1, 2, 3 bodies will be flying at him.
Rush with 19, Williams with 23.
And Williams has a mismatch. He can take Parker off the dribble if he wants.
Parker on Williams, more size on Williams, but not the speed, the acceleration of Williams down the lane in the Missouri foul.
That's what a high screen and roll does. Last time they didn't switch it, wide open jump shot. This time Stokes got caught on the screen. They switched from Parker. Now you have Johnny Parker stuck to guard a quick Jason Williams. They don't want to give up the 3, so he's got to stay a little closer than he'd like. Bryant late getting the
catch 22. He's a great outside.
Yeah, that's one of those things. He's what I would call a shrug of the shoulder type player. If you look at the sideline, you kind of shrug your shoulders like, what else can I do?
Williams watches that one roll in. Duke coming in with 5 consecutive regular season ACC championship titles. First team in the conference ever to do that. Justin Gage checking in for Missouri. Johnny Parker will take a breather on the Quinn Snyder bench. Williams again. Rebound through the hands of Gage. Gobbled up by James. The senior inside. Rebound by Stokes. And Missouri's running. Duke got back on defense.
Got back. They got to find Rush. Let him create. Oh, look at the defense. Swarming. But that means people will be open.
Lance Gilbert for 3. The Missouri Tigers have knocked down their 8th three-point shot, the 4th offered by Clarence Gilbert. Battier double-teamed, leans inside.
Oh, what a rebound.
Rocky Love, the freshman from Charlotte, plucks it and puts it in. 8 three-point shots from Missouri, 6 from Duke. Rush inside, doubled. Bryant, the freshman, almost had it. James tears it away, and here comes Jason Williams. To Battier, met by Gage, playing with 4 fouls. And the drive inside by Battier, as smarter players will find in college basketball. That foul is called on Bryant for the 2nd time.
You mentioned Battier. He knows Gage has 4 personal. Trayvon Bryant got caught. And one of the things you don't want to do as a defender is be passive when you put your arm up. Put both arms up. Stand up straight and tall when Battier comes in. Make sure you take the bump, but stand there. Could have picked up a charge.
Dunleavy be back in for Duke. Missouri brings in Brower, Johnson, and Sioye. Leading will be Gage and Gilbert. With 13.5 to play in the second half. Duke by 6.
Well, more fresh bodies for Missouri, but it shouldn't bother Duke. There are a lot of timeouts in NCAA play, and you get a lot of rest.
Missouri's three-point shooting, keeping them in against top seed Duke. The Blue Devils by 7.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Tahoe. Now offering a 3rd row of seats that's light and easier to handle than anything else out there. under anything. The new Chevy Tahoe, like a rock.
Too many calories. Too diety. Oh, this one's just right.
Somebody's been drinking my Coke.
Well, somebody's been drinking my Diet Coke. Somebody finished my Pepsi One.
That somebody's still in my hot tub.
Anybody got a towel?
Pepsi One, the 1-calorie cola that tastes just right.
It is more than a trial by fire. It is a rite of passage. And if you can master your fear, outsmart your enemy, and never yield even to yourself, you will be changed forever. The few, the proud, the Marines.
This company was showing its age, but it discovered a new market opportunity. Alas, its data was locked in systems that were showing their age too. The company feared they would have to replace the systems. Instead, their new software allowed them to quickly transform them. The software is neither humble nor vain with its facelift. Always adaptable and eternally youthful. Enterprise software from Microsoft.
Looking after your wife's dad for the day is no problem.
Easy, I'm not a martini.
Unless you happen to lose them. An all-new King of Queens, CBS Monday.
It is never easy for a coach's wife. As you take a look at Mickey Krzyzewski, Mike Krzyzewski's wife, sitting with their only grandchild off on the right, Kevin Harlan, John Sungold, and Charles Davis in Greensboro. Second round in the East region.
That's that look like, I liked that Quinn Snyder guy.
But right now, he's not on our turf. Stokes keeping the dribble going. Plenty of time in the shot clock. Rush has hit 3 3-point shots, takes it in, faces the double.
James makes him go baseline and put it in his left hand with the bad thumb.
Great rebound by Sioye. Cleans it up, puts it in. Missouri down by 5.
Neither team doing a very good job blocking out, Kevin. And one of the reasons is because both teams have such good shooters and guys that handle the ball. A lot of movement on the offensive end. They're not finding bodies to block out.
Dunleavy for 3.
Good stroke. Good find by Jason Williams.
Mike Dunleavy gets his third 3-point shot to hit nothing but net. Duke 61-53. Brower and James into Arthur Johnson against one of the best defenders in the history of the ACC. Battier may have altered the shot.
And Arthur Johnson has a great soft right hook. Thought he'd take it there. Good ball.
Battier, 3-point shot. And a rebound by Missouri, who got back well on defense, and Duke does the same the other way. Here's Rush for 3. Caught! He's a flamethrower! Kareem Rush puts in his 4th 3-point shot this afternoon.
Beautiful. Pace of this game, back and forth.
Intercepted by Brower, taken by Rush. 12 minutes to play in the game. Rush again, the drive, spoon-feeding Arthur Johnson inside with the Missouri foul called. And they put that on Sioye.
Oh, missed opportunities. Rush went to the paint. All eyes, all Duke eyes were on him. Kareem Rush, the stroke is on. Thumb feels fine. Thumb down, keeps it in the right hand to protect from the bounce off it. Good follow through, 4 of 6 from beyond the 3-point land. Then when you get close to him, as of last time he penetrated, Arthur Johnson missed the easy one.
At the free throw line is Mike Dunleavy Jr., of course, his dad, the coach of the Portland Trail Blazers of the NBA. And those free throw goes. I had a chance to talk with the senior Dunleavy a couple days ago up in Portland, and the pride that he takes in his son. Mike, of course, was a great player himself at South Carolina.
I remember playing in the NBA years ago, traveling to Milwaukee, and young Mike Dunleavy was out there during practices with elder Mike Dunleavy.
We've got a good one in Greensboro, maybe somewhat of a surprise as the top seed is being pushed.
Recently, I've been urging you to remember our name, Expedia.com. By repeating our name over and over, 6 million happy travelers have logged on to Expedia.com, leaving millions of you still missing out. Perhaps the problem is my irritating British accent. So for those of you who still don't remember Expedia.com, here goes.
Book the right trip at the right price at Expedia.com.
Hope that helps. Don't just travel, travel right at Expedia.com.
But it's paying off.
But you're doing good.
Everything's good. I just got this bonus, and I wanted to go straight into my portfolio. What do you think about the Fidelity Growth and Income Fund?
It's a diversified fund that invests in companies with high return potential, either from earnings growth or income vehicles. Based on your situation, it could be a core part of your portfolio.
Good. I want a fund I can hold on to.
Well, that's a smart way to think about it.
I can trade stocks here too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
To invest, call, click, or visit Fidelity.
I'll let your machine get it.
This is Mike. Leave a message. Hi, this is Jim's video calling. 2 videos, Flesh Island and Bikini Prison 7, are overdue again. Please return those as soon as possible. Thank you.
Think we got a 4th. Getting the guys together? Grab a Miller Lite. It's Miller time.
Flesh Island and Bikini Prison 7.
20 years now, where they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone.
Need some help, old man?
My boy, generation after generation, it's good to have someone you can depend on.
Attention Survivor fans. Wednesday, if you missed any of America's most watched show, here's your chance to catch up.
It's every man for himself.
Survivor on a special night, CBS Wednesday.
Number 1 seed Duke has 10 more free throw attempts, and they've made them, and they lead Missouri, and near the conclusion of every NCAA tournament game, we will select a Chevy MVP of the game from each team, and to date, Chevrolet has contributed approximately $8 million to the scholarship funds of America's colleges and universities, like Duke University and the University of Missouri. Kevin Harlan, John Sunvolt, Charles Davis, rush to Brower. Freshman Ricky Paulding doubled, shot clock at 19. Nice pass by Stokes to Carr. Putting it in, Missouri hands their 10th three-point shot today.
Good movement without the ball by senior Brower. Find an opening.
Missouri is 10 of 18 shooting the 3, and I think you used the term the great equalizer, and that's exactly what it's proven to be.
And again, this is a team Missouri would rather play in the style versus the Georgia or the Oklahomas or the Texas that they had a tough time in a half-court defense of just a fight. This is open court, allows you to penetrate, kick it out, shoot it.
Here's Williams, shot clock at 3, the drive inside, and picked up by Ricky Paulding. Galloping the other way, Dunleavy tried to shut the door. Stokes watched him as he took it inside with the Duke foul. And it goes on Jason Williams, who has exploded in this game for 24 points and knocked down 4 threes. Reggie Love, a freshman, will check out, and Nate James will check back in.
And Quinn Snyder lineup with Brower, Stokes, Paulding, and Rush, the ability of everyone to put it on the floor. And all 4 can shoot it.
Duke is being rushed. It's a one-point game, and Kareem Rush out of Kansas City has put down 5 three-point shots today. Battier drives inside. Sliding in for 2, and he's got 18.
Battier has had an answer when they've needed it. And if America hasn't seen Kareem Rush, welcome. Fun guy to watch.
25 for Rush. 24 for Williams of Duke. Stokes hops inside, rejected by Battier, picked up by James. Ahead to Williams. There is no stopping Jason Williams. Timeout, Missouri.
drive time. Get to your Goodyear retailer, where right now you'll get a $50 fast credit when you buy 4 selected tires on your Goodyear card account. That's $50 you'll save right on the spot. Qualifying tires include selected Goodyear Eagles, Goodyear Wranglers, and the new AquaTread 3. The $50 fast credit offer, only from Goodyear. For complete details from the retailer nearest you, call 1-800-GOODYEAR.
Duke is led by 15. Missouri is led by 6. Tigers have hit 11 three-point shots. Rush with 25. 7 threes for Duke. 26 for Williams. And Quinn Snyder on the left, recruited by Mike Krzyzewski as a teenager in Seattle. Played for him with the Final Four championship. Coached with him until he was 32, then took the Missouri job 2 years ago. Sayoye sandwiched inside, but got it to go.
Good finish. Rush now on the sideline. We'll get a break. Clarence Gilbert, another shooter, comes in for Quinn Snyder.
Stokes, Gilbert, Sayoye, Brower, and freshman Ricky Paulding with Battier, the senior, on top. Oh, what a move on Sayoye. Free fake by Shane Battier.
And the 5 players that Mike Krzyzewski has on the floor. Again, all can handle, all can shoot. Not a big guy on the floor. Battier at 6'8", though, more of a perimeter type player.
20 points for Battier, but not one single three-point shot today.
Yeah, has missed all 4 attempts. 3 of them have been open looks from the top of the key. He normally knocks that in.
Paulding on Dunleavy, launching on the fly. Paulding got in front of Dunleavy, throws it to the side. Out of bounds on Missouri. Turnover number 11. Duke has 15.
Well, the passion and the emotion of Quinn Snyder. As a player, he was like this. As a coach, he's like this. A little different than Coach K. Coach K a little quieter on the side. Look at that guy. He is working.
Oh, what a shot! The first today by Shane Battier.
Pick the right moment. This guy does.
Stokes chiseling his way inside for 2.
Had a smart play by the freshman. Got by Williams and then shielded Williams all the way down the lane.
Dunleavy by himself. An early release, and they catch Missouri.
Beautiful. This is fun.
74-66, the top seed in the East. Duke leading most of the game, and a timeout taken by the Missouri Tigers. The Coliseum is rocking in Greensboro.
Dr. Roger Maxfield is ready for a professional money manager, the kind he never thought would handle individual portfolios. One of the best is a few feet away. If only the two could mate. See how we earn it. Solomon Smith Barney.
Duke is shooting 51%, Missouri 41%. Duke has blocked 7 Tiger shots, Missouri with just 2, but Missouri has 10 steals in the game.
They do, and shooting 58% from the three-point line, and Rush back in the lineup. If you're a teammate of Kareem Rush, make sure he gets touches every time down the floor.
5 threes by Rush. Gilbert moving inside with nice authority, tapping up his miss. And finally, Dunleavy corrals the loose ball.
Kevin, that's an okay shot. But again, if Rush has it in his hands, he is drawing double and triple teams. Then the shots are more open.
Another 3 from Battier. Dunleavy taps it up and in with a spectacular, unadulterated move.
Cause because the softness of the jump shot hung on the rim.
Good point.
Missed jumps by the Tigers.
And a 13-4 run by the Blue Devils. Washington Dunleavy. Battier had a hand on it. Paulding was in there battling Battier and picks up the Missouri foul.
Let's go back and take a look. Watch how this ball hangs on the front of the rim. Missouri will jump up and not get there Dunleavy sneaks in, long reach. You know, the shot that Quinn Snyder's team got on the other end, the little fadeaway by Rush, that's a shot they will live with.
Duke has taken 20 free throws today. Missouri has taken 10. Duke, 18 of 20 with Battier, 10 of 10 from the free throw line, and this right there with the rebound by Rush. Stokes down the lane, slashing to the hole. And a whistle and a foul blown inside on the Blue Devils. And that's going to go on Shane Battier.
And Stokes has been able to get in the paint. He hit the little jumper earlier, right by Duhan this time. Battier has to come over and help. Good balance by the freshman Stokes. His game has emerged since the injury of Rush. Sat out 7 games. They started Stokes and Grauer together in the lineup.
John, when you look back and gain some perspective on this game, what has Missouri done to stay with the top seed in the East?
Again, I think the tempo is just fine with Quinn Snyder, and was when they knew they were going to match up with Duke. They would rather go up and down the floor, rely on their quickness and their ability to shoot the basketball from outside.
Stokes knocks it in. 7:18 to play. It's 76-68. Duke.
A tradition unlike any other.
Marco Mira!
The Masters on CBS.
Chevy is now accepting torchbearer nominations for the Salt Lake 2002 Olympic Torch Relay. To nominate someone who inspires you, get a form from your local Chevy dealer or go to Chevy.com. Chevy, on the road to Salt Lake City. We'll be there.
She just doesn't understand me.
What's to understand? I mean, what is that, Michael?
Is that what you think I sound like?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle, do you use a cellular phone? What's come between you two is static. Here, Sprint PCS built the only all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network, so your calls are clear.
Thank you. Sprint PCS, 1,200 minutes, all with nationwide long distance.
You can climb over mountains, cross the widest deserts, but there's only one place you'll find deals like these, your Honda dealer. Now with your Honda card, get no down payment on all our new ATVs and low monthly payments as low as $79 on the Rancher for the first 2 years. And now, only through March 31st, you can also get Honda bonus bucks on any new ATV. Deals to move on. It's time to move.
There's a lot of star power in Greensboro this afternoon. One mesmerizing play after another turned in by Kareem Rush of Missouri. Jason Williams of Duke.
You take a look at the turnovers, 11 by Missouri, only 1 the second half. More efficient on their offensive end.
Precision was a key for the Tigers today. Williams down the lane, rushing by Stokes, and puts in his 28th point this afternoon.
Good set by Coach K coming out of the timeout. Clear the floor. No weak side help.
Under 7 to play with Gilbert feeding freshman Arthur Johnson over Battier. Rebounded nicely inside by 6'1" Jason Williams.
And Rush might have hurt his thumb. He was coming out grabbing. I don't know if it was the thumb or his left hand. Take a look.
Nate
might be in trouble.
Rush is going to come out. You're right, John.
He went up for the rebound, and he grabbed that thumb, and he's holding it.
He had surgery because he tore the ligaments.
Watch it. It comes down right here. Grabs it. Ooh. Let's hope he's okay.
So they cleaned up some bone chips that were in there, and you can see the pain on Kareem Rush.
Well, that puts a lot more pressure on Clarence Gilbert. This guy, Wesley Stokes, has been terrific.
Stokes from Long Beach, California, 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field. A 10-point Duke lead. Missouri got it down to 2 points early in the half. Duhon. Battier for 3. Rebounded by Dunleavy. Slapped away by Stokes. Retrieved by Dunleavy. And out of bounds off Missouri as they continue to work on Kareem Rush. Obviously an act.
How about the afternoon he has had?
They needed that kind of day to keep to this point.
And when you have a guy like Rush that such a focal point, defensive team to try to stop, everything else opens up for all the teammates.
Nate James down the lane.
The positive thing for Missouri with Rush out of the lineup, they did play 7 games, and they were very effective without him in. They play more as a team. They set more screens. They've got to find more openings. They don't rely on one guy to take all the shots.
Holding taking a shot here.
Good soft touch.
Rolls in. Missouri shooting 40% from the field. Duke shooting 53% from the floor.
Blue Devils have had a hard time staying in front of some of the quicker Missouri players at times.
Rush is setting to come back in, even with that soft cast on his left thumb. Nice crossover by Williams and a great feed to Duhon. Oh, what a play by Jason Williams. 7th assist today. Stokes inside and a foul called. And a foul on Duke as we send it over to Charles Davis.
Kevin, I talked with the training staff of Missouri yesterday and asked them about Kareem Rush's thumb and what happens if he gets whacked on it. They say there's always going to be pain there, but usually it lasts just a short time and he comes back into the ball game. They expect that after the surgery he had.
You can see the cast and the taped hand. Rush. Stokes at the free throw line, and Missouri down by 84-72.
Yeah, and with the cast again, and with the pain, you wonder the consistency you get shooting the basketball. He has been on fire. We'll see if he can continue.
Here he is again, Kevin Harlan alongside John Sunvold, the Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina. Second round, East Region, 9th-seeded Missouri, top-seeded Duke. Another Tiger free throw. From the line, they have gone 12 of 14. Duke has gone 18 of 21.
Tigers have had a hard time containing Jason Williams, whether it's his shot, the penetration off the dribble for his finish, open teammates up. A 2-3 zone now. The matchup. Terrific shooters on the floor for Duke. Got to find them in a hurry.
Dunleavy. Williams for 3. One shot dropping play after another turned in by Williams. 5 of 11 above the three-point arc today.
Set up by the ball fake Mike Dunleavy against the zone.
It's Rush. Injured hand and all for a 2-point miss. And Duke now, John, with 4.5 to play and leading by 14. And they know it. They can feel it.
Very effective at running the clock again. 5 guys on the floor for Duke. All can handle it. All can shoot it. They can spread this floor out. Williams has been tough to contain, and now the lane is open to the rim.
31 points for Williams, looking for Battier, held by Sioye, and a foul called on the Missouri senior.
And Battier doesn't get enough credit. We talk about his overall game, but the strength that he has to hold off Sioye to get that ball.
March Madness in full swing for the 20th consecutive year. CBS brings you every dribble and every point. 12 seeds going 2-2.
Well, and it has been a long time since a 9 seed has upset a 1 seed. Back in 1994, it's only been 2 instances. 94-92, Boston College took out Carolina. Last year it was the 8 seeds. Carolina, Wisconsin knocking off Stanford, Arizona 1 seeds. Both Carolina and Wisconsin advanced to the Final Four.
26-11 run by the Blue Devils. Rush drives inside.
Good defense by Battier.
Battier over the shot. May have deflected it. And 4 minutes to play, and Duke is just that far away from the Sweet 16.
Again, the difficulty on the defensive end for Missouri now, you got Sioye have to match up with Battier. Battier is an outlet to everything because Sioye is going to play right around that free throw line.
Williams the drive. Perfect feed to James.
Perfect. draw the center away by Battier, moving out, opens everything up.
Duke is on a roll, shooting 55%. Sayoye and Battier. And Brower for three. Rebound by the freshman from Slidell, Louisiana, Duhon. This is the biggest Duke lead this afternoon.
And what is impressive, the subtle moves that Coach K has made, not only in this ball game, but in the games when Carlos Boozer went down. Everyone across the country questioned, well, do they have enough power inside? Do they have enough strength? They went more to a speed unit, spread the floor, take shots, aggressive defensively.
James climbing on the back of Stokes as you take a look at Carlos Boozer, who should be back next week. Duke is on a roll, 91-73.
This is Janice. How can I help you, Mr. Walker?
Yes, hi. I was having a bad day today. I decided that I was going to get in my car and, take a drive. Anyway, I took a wrong turn.
Relax. We'll get you home.
Impala LS with 200 horsepower and, fortunately, OnStar. Chevy Impala. We'll be there.
Spin, spin, spin the globe. It's your turn to spin the globe. Spin it, spin it, spin it.
We're back. Bill, your whole business is going wireless. Can you retool to keep up? Well, Bob, we have an 18-month infrastructure plan. My guess, you've got 6 months tops. Can you do it? Well, we're evaluating several options. Can you say right here, right now, that you'll be wireless ready in 6 months?
Uh-oh. Don't do it, Bill. Remain calm.
Well, if we need to do that, we can do that. There you go. And the street's going to hold you to that, Bill.
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for IBM.
Oh, Bill.
Can I get a beer?
Beer, please.
Me too.
Michelob Light, please.
All imported hops give Michelob Light a smooth, satisfying taste you won't find in an ordinary beer.
Have a nice day.
Beer or Michelob Light?
Can we get a picture of beer?
New York's toughest cop. We're going out. Will do anything for his family.
Thank you, Michael.
It's the year's best new drama.
Everybody come.
Big Apple, CBS Wednesday after Survivor.
Kevin Harlan, John Sundvall, Charles Davis in Greensboro. CBS Sportsline stat of the game. For complete tournament coverage, go to cbs.sportsline.com.
The three ball has kept this Tiger team close. Duke now pulling away.
Gilbert to Rush, who's hit 5 threes and decides to take it in and drop the sledgehammer.
Thumb must be okay, huh?
2.5 now remaining with Stokes on Williams and Rush on Dudley. And Missouri will get this, a 2-on-1. Stokes will fly in.
Well, Mike Krzyzewski's not going to be happy. Jason Williams at half court turned the left ankle again. Now Wesley Stokes should attack, make him move.
And Williams is in more pain today than he was Thursday night.
Again, I would make him move now. He is hobbling.
Nate James will move in on Gilbert after Williams opts out.
He may be playing possum. He may just explode and lay it in.
But you would go after.
Oh, you have to test it. There he goes.
Spin move right there.
Pass.
Great passing. Dunleavy to Duhon. And a Missouri foul. They went up high on Duhon as he flew through the lane. Chevy most valuable players today. Pretty easy, really. Reem Rush is 7 with 27 points, 7 rebounds, and a marvelous display above the arc. 5 of 7. Jason Williams drilled everything he shot. 2-point territory, hit 5 threes, has 31. Part of the 54% shooting effort by Duke from the field this afternoon.
Well, 3 of the best players in college basketball played extremely well this afternoon. 31 for Williams, 25 for Battier, 27 for Kareem Rush. The appreciation you get from Williams up close is the fact that at 6'2", he's 195. He's solid. You don't knock him off his base.
Rebounding was a fairly significant story today, too, for Duke, out rebounding Missouri 41-29. Especially on the offensive glass, 92-77 with a minute and a half to play in the second round game. Missouri, the number 9 seed, defeating at the last second Georgia on Thursday night. Missed 3 by Rush, rebound by Battier. Missouri takes a lot away from this game.
Well, they really do. Not only if they don't finish and get back in this, which it doesn't look like they will, Quinn Snyder can say, hey, terrific year, good game. But remember, we were 6th in the Big 12. That's not good enough. The second thing is to be like Duke, you've got to improve. You understand this is where he wants his program to be, what they're facing this afternoon.
This is what it's like.
Yeah, this is what it's like, what it's all about. How hard to play, how tough you got to be. Great pass.
A spectacular pass once again thrown down the lane by Jason Williams. 9 assists, 31 points, and 2 rebounds. And inside Rush flies and gets his rebound after the miss and puts it back up and down.
And if you're Duke, you get ready to move on. Carlos Boozer is supposed to practice on Monday. Go to Philadelphia, meet the winner. UCLA, Utah State coming up next.
Williams, his scoring and his assists have accounted for 52 points today.
Well, his quickness and again his strength. You just don't knock it away from him. You don't knock him off balance.
He says he's going to stay 4 years.
That's terrific. Not so good for ACC opponents.
Duhon, Battier for 3. Knocked away by Rush. Back to senior Johnny Parker.
Great ball game. Well played.
Duke, the number 1 seed of the East, is going to the Sweet 16. The teacher and the student. Shevsky and Snyder. Missouri got it down to 2 early in the half. But Duke was all over the Tigers late in the game. And now Duke will advance and play the winner of Utah State, the surprise of this region, and UCLA coming up in about 35 minutes from now.